Hey guys, this is another update of my Deep Blue Professional tank. I normally do an update once a month, but I just want to respond to a comment that I had that I should be at a hobby because I have an overstocked tank and that I keep on moving fish in and out. But I like to change things up in my tank. I do sell my coral or my fish to other members that are in a forum that I use, and they get a healthy fish in return or a coral in return, or I just make a trade with my fish store that I do business with. I have a good relationship, so generally I trade in fish and make deals. I did do a couple changes. Just want to say I did lose my eel. It actually came out of the top of my tank, as you can see here, since I was able to hang my light finally by trying to just get in the doghouse with my wife because she didn't want me to hang it on the ceiling anyway. I did it anyway, and I did it purposely so I could get a top like this. And I couldn't do it when the light was sitting on the glass. But while the lid was on shipment to my house, the eels, after 1 year having it, it came out of my tank. So unfortunately, it was a good eel. It was always ate from the stick. It was just a good habitat in my tank. I did replace him with another eel, as you can see here. He actually loves this hole that my other eel had. You can see his little head right there, and my borbonious hanging out there. So that was there. Also, my Cuda seahorse, both of them didn't make it, and I don't want someone saying, "Oh, well, you don't know how to take care of seahorses." I did buy these seahorses pinched, and it was from from a fish store that normally gets shipment in from the Philippines. That you could tell cyanide are used on some of the collection methods because of the way the fish are acting in their tanks. They do sell them really cheap, and they do get some unique species. That's the only reason why I even bothered looking there. But you got to be super careful of selecting fish there because their mortality rate is very high. The fish don't. You buy 10 fish, probably 2 survive, and a lot of them come in with egg and flatworms and not flatworms. I'm sorry, flukes, a whole bunch of different diseases that these fish carry, and I feel sad for these fish that are getting pulled in and then put into the store. But the seahorses go again. I see them feed them one time, and they fed 20 ghost shrimp, which are way bigger than a mouse, for a tank that has about 200 plus seahorses. So a lot of them were pinched, and I thought I was able to get these two and make it work out, but they just had so much internal issues that they just didn't make it even though they were eating. So unfortunately, it just goes with the hobby. I try my best sometimes to take care of these fish when they're not in the best shape, but I'm not going to go back to that store ever again, even though it might be on my way somewhere and I just want to kill some time. So, as you can see here, I got I don't know if I pronounced it right, a wrasse. Very, very beautiful. Considered rather rare. You don't really see them too often. He has a white belly, yellow side, and a red top. And his top fin looks like a shark fin almost, and has like a blue tail that looks pretty cool when he moves around. Very cool fish. Very, very nice. These two coral here are new. I'm worried about this frogspawn here. I don't think it likes it too much. It looks like it's receding a little bit. It has like a purple bluish tips. And there's my royal gramma right there. And another new addition I had was that it just passed by was the African flameback angel. Very cool guy, minds his own business. And this hammer here, right in the center picture here, it's pretty cool. Like in the actinic lights, it's like an orange on the side on the hammer, and on top it's like a bluish and some of it's green, so it's like a tricolor thing. And these fish are like looking at me because the light is usually going to nighttime, and I just turned it on and woken them up. And I think it's feeding time for them, so they get all crazy. But for the most part, these fish are well fed, well taken care of. No one really chases each other at all in this tank, so might be a little overstocked, but I do have a good variety and fish that are not always swimming through the column. I have fish that hang on the rocks all day. I mean, the clownfish are 99% are hanging into the xenia. They don't really travel outside that xenia. They'll actually go try to host this frogspawn here, but overall the fish are very, very happy. If I move over here, they're going to probably move it to me because they're so used to me feeding them all the time that they'll come in there. Randall's goby strippers are doing very well. And I also got a, right here, a rose bubble tip anemone. It's been on the fence for the longest time of getting one just because the risk of it moving is in coral. The powerhead, which I actually have my sponge I might be putting on in a little bit. I put them in this little crevice here, and it's doing good. I did actually sell my other coral there and this piece of frag of fox coral, so that was a perfect spot to put them in there. So hopefully it does well. It's nice size for my tank, and it looks so far. It looks like it's happy. It doesn't look like I want to move, but you know, I want to keep an eye on it, and hopefully it does very well. So this is just another quick update, and you know, give me any information that you have questions on. If you want to see a particular fish and you know how it does in my tank, like for example the borbonious, just let me know. Shoot an inbox or a comment, and I can make a video on it. Or if you guys have any questions about some of this coral that I have, or the care of it, and I can respond to you or make a video for it. I just love the borbonious. It's just an awesome fish, and very, very cool looking colors. Has a great personality. Eats off the stick, and it's not much of a swimmer like a tang would be. It's likes to hang out in one spot, then move to another spot, and that's that type of fish in nature. It's not a fish that constantly swims. So the only one that really swims around that lot is the butterfly fish and the African flameback angel, but he hangs on the rocks. He likes to swim around the rocks. So that's pretty much the update. I'm done with getting fish in here. I'm not going to add anything else. I have a good variety of colors, different types of fish. Most of them are tiny and max size. The two biggest guys is my borbonious and my marginalis. Everybody stays small. Pretty much in my tank that won't get any bigger really. Especially like my tailspot I had for a long time. He hasn't grown. And that's it, guys. So if you have any questions again, let me know, and I will get back to you, and we'll see you guys in the next update, and hopefully everything is doing super well. That's just one of the best sea fans ever. Photosynthetic too. Con's going to work.